Hey folks, nice to see you again. Tuesday lunch hour, Buns and Guns. Feels like I've been away for quite a bit. Hopefully your Monday/Tuesday is going well. Brand new week, long weekend, back to school. Some of us were off on vacation, so it's back to work as well. So hopefully it's all going well for you. Everything is almost feeling like the beginning of a year, like it's the beginning of a school year, but feeling like a January 1st kind of thing. Um, so I've been off for a week. I need a really hard workout today. I don't know what you need. So make it your own. Grab your weights. Hey Lindsay, grab your water, grab your towel. I'm almost afraid to say it, but it's cool in my garage today. So, hey, I know where we're going with this. I'll be working out in a snowsuit in a few weeks. But yeah, shouldn't have said that. Anyways, let's get going. So you're finding your spot, starting to just march it out, breathing in and out. So Buns and Guns, we use free weights. If you don't have free weights, we improvise. And we use cans, bottles of water, shopping bags, whatever you can get your hands on. Let's just start to march it out. Get those legs warming up. And I'm just rolling shoulders back and forward. Getting rid of some tension that may be built up. Maybe you've just been sitting in one spot, you need to move. Let's go side to side and just tap up on your toes. And start to roll the shoulders back. Roll it back. Bring the elbows up. And now full arms going back. Watch everything in your environment. Make sure you've got lots of room. And now we do both arms together and get a little bit more energetic with the legs. So more of a squat and a touch. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one, and start to reach out and across. So rotating. The hips move with you. You come up onto your back toe. And now push right across. Turn your whole body. Making sure we're not doing any twisting of knees and hips. The whole body turns with you. Good. 4, 3, 2, come center. Step touch. Crossing the wrists, one on top of the other, alternating. And bending the arms and taking it into a pec press. Go a little lower. Maybe add a little bit more intensity. More of a hop. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one. Heels out front. Dig in. And again, we can step with the heels out, or we can do our little hop. 4, 3, 2, last one. Deep breath in. And out. And up. Shake it out. And let's go into a bit of a march. This is a jog. Let's go into a bit of a jog. I told you I was off for a week. I've forgotten everything. Oh no. Good. Making it harder if you want with knees up. Just a bit of a warm up before we get into the weight work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go to jacks. So full jacks, keeping your knees soft when you land, or going into lower jacks, stepping side to side. Your choice. Full range with the arms. If you want to mix it up, you can go front and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring those feet together and start into some squats. Bringing it down. Send those hips back. Weight goes over your heels. Keep the chest up and open. Good. 3,
2, 1. Let's jog it out again. This time you might want to bring those heels up to your buns. If you want to use those arms a bit more, try and keep them going straight forward and back and not twisting. So straight forward. Good. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacks. And again, full jacks, side jacks, your choice. Change the arms if you want. Sometimes our mind just needs to be entertained a bit more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it down into those squats again. So in my warm-up, I'm doing mostly closed leg squats. A lot of moves during the class. I'll have the wide squats. Let's just try to make sure we do both. Just a couple more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Shake it all out. And get ready. We're going to start with some bicep curls. So on that move, I can go on to a little heavier weight with my hands, because our bicep muscles are stronger than others in our arms. So just starting with a forward lunge and adding in bicep curls. So depending on how heavy your weight is, you might want to go a little slower. I'm going to turn sideways. So you can see when I step, my knee doesn't go over my toes on the front leg. The knee of the back leg goes down, and when I curl the arms, they come down and go slightly back beyond my hips. Good. Yes. Take your time. This is not about speed. Feel the move through the entire leg, all through the move. As we go down and stop, and then push back. Down and stop, push back. See, I made us go even slower. When you start to think about it, you slow down. One more each side. Good. Excellent. Keeping these heavy weights, I'm going to step side, squeeze in. Keep going to one side. No arms yet. Keep the chest up. Good. Now when we bring the legs back in, including the step, we will also want to squeeze our inner thighs together, squeeze our glutes. Out, bring it in. Out, bring it in. Out. I'm leaning, core tight, but chest still stays up. Now when I bring it back to stand, I can add in more work by pressing up to the ceiling. Push. Push. Go down in weights if you need to. Next level if you want. No longer stepping in, but lifting the knee forward. Lift. Good. Can we do 2 more? 2, 1. Good. Ready to go. Second side. So step wide, squeeze in. Legs first. Always think about form before you start adding any speed or adding any extra intensity with weight. So it's about, are we stepping wide? Are we keeping our knees behind our toes? Are we using muscles to squeeze in? Now we add intensity to whatever level feels good for you. And again, if you've added weight, you want to slow down, work at your own pace. There's no music going on, there's no beat to maintain. You don't have to keep up with me. There's our option. Whoops, I got a little off balance there. Option to press up when you stand. Up when you stand. Keep the chest open. Next level if you want. Good. The knee comes forward. The core works. Standing leg. Micro bend in the knee. Good stuff. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Really good. I'm going to put one weight down. Hang on to the other weight. Either hanging on to the ends or one hand over the other. We're going to go into our lumberjack. So instead of stepping forward into a lunge, we stay in this position. We just go down and up. Down and up. So when we go down, our weight goes to our side. When we go up, we bring our weight, or the axe if we're a lumberjack, up to load, down to chop, up to load, down, up, down. Notice, we can go really slow on this if you're heavier in the weights. It's about control. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Step forward. Walk it out. Ready to switch second side. So as we just start with legs only, we check and make sure back knee's going down, front knee is not traveling and going over our toe. When we go down, we chop the wood. When we come up, we reload. Down, reload. Chop, reload. Good. Got a slight rotation going through the upper body, making the core work. Good. Chopping the wood at your pace. Yep. There we go. She's talking about winter again. Chopping the wood. So we've got fuel. I know I gotta stop. 4 more. Up. 3. You got it. 1 more. Good. And stand it up. Grab a quick drink. I'm going to lighter weights. We're going to stay with a closed leg squat. Start to sit back, bring it up. Start to sit back, bring it up. Lift out. Alternate your arms. I know we usually do this one with a wide leg squat. Just want to feel the difference here. We're going to move there, don't worry. What you want to do as you're sitting down is also try to squeeze the inner thighs together. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Let's go wide with our squats. Knees and toes same direction. Down and up. Again, don't add the weights until you know that your form is as good as it can be. So squeezing inner thighs, glutes, hamstring, chest up and open. Let's do those arms again, front, up, up. Maybe you want to do both together. Notice you might go slower. Make sure you keep that back straight. Don't use the curve in your back to help you stand up. 4, 3, good. 2, last one. Excellent. I think I might go a little heavier again. I'm going to do the over row. Squat, push, squat, stand. So feet in number 11 position. We hinge forward from the hips with a slight bend in our knees. We extend the arm, row it back, extend, deadlift. So it's just the row and the deadlift first. And up. over, row, extend, and up, over, row, extend, and up. And if you don't like the heavier weight when we start to do squat, push, squat, stand, this first part gives you an opportunity to go with heavier weights and then lighten up as we go along. Over, row. Is that back nice and straight? Core tight, but those knees are soft. This is our last one. Bring it up, shake out those legs, and then come back. So number 11 position, squatting back. Check form, core tight, weight into your heels, toes slightly raising. Hands to the shoulder, press it up. Shoulder, stand tall. Shoulder, press. Up and press. Shoulder, up. Can you try to stand taller, press higher, maybe sit lower without pushing those knees forward? Let's do one more. All right. If you need a drink, grab one. If you want to adjust your weights, which is what I think I'm going to do, because we're going to put those two moves together. Starting with our over row. So over, row, extend, deadlift up, squat, push, squat, stand, over row. Extend, deadlift up, squat, push, squat, stand, over row, flat back, deadlift, squat, push, squat, stand. Last one, make it really good. Over, row, extend, squeeze up, squat, push, squat, stand. Good stuff. Come side to side. Tap it out. Up, press up, open up. So this is my right side. Up and then a curl, and then up and curl, up and curl, up. When I curl, I now bring in my left leg and I do a little squat, stand. Next level, when I push up, I also lift my right leg to the side, down low, up high, down low. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Tap it out again. This time for me it's left and right. I push up, straight up. On this first part, I feel the left side of my body stretching. Now I add a curl, so I'm not going to press up as high because I've increased my motion. As I curl, I step in, then I step back out. I squat a bit. If I want to add more, when I'm pressing up, I lift my leg out to the side. Outer thigh work, out, lift. You choose how low you squat, how high you press. 2 more. I'm glad I went to lighter weights. Good. Weights down for a sec. More water. Okay, maybe it's not so cool in here. Okay. We need to do some tricep work. Lots of bicep work going on there. We need tricep. So we're going to go into our leaning forward, hinge at the hip position with slightly bent knees, core tight, flat back. Notice those elbows are up high, locked in. Try to keep the elbows as though they're pinned up to the ceiling and can't get lower. And you start to press back, press back, press back. So if you have some sort of a mirror and you can see, because it certainly feels like I'm keeping my elbows up, but I actually know they're starting to drop down. 4. And if it gets too hard, do this without weights. 2. Last 1. Stay in position with your number 11 legs, and we're going to start to squat, push, squat, push. Notice the hands don't go back. This is about elbows pressing up. Press up. So we call this the skier. You dig in your poles, you pull your body up. Dig your weight into your heels, not your toes. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good. Going into our skater. So I'm going to turn backwards so you can see it just starts with a touch and a touch. And as we touch, we send opposite arm forward with palms up. Are your arms getting tired? Do this without weights. We're leaning, so core is tight. Stay here if you primarily want work in the arms, if you've got weights in your hands. Or we start to go more side to side. Sit down into a squat. And again, you can stay here, or you can start to lift the leg back, back, squeeze. Notice shoulders, upper back. They're staying stable with the floor. The work is in the legs. Squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Way to go. Okay, my goal today is to finish on time. So we're going to take it into some of our balance poses. My heart rate's still up, so I'm just going to do a little step touch here. And heels front. Grab a drink if you need one. And then gradually plant those legs, knees soft. Take it down for 2, back up for 2, other side 2, back up. I love the work for the side of the waist. Yeah, because we always talk about pulling the belly button in, which we still want to have that area engaged. But you really feel this in the side of your waist. Feel free to take the arm further away on the lower arm. And maybe the upper arm, the hand comes closer to your armpit. But really, those legs aren't moving. Your hinge is at the waist. Good. Couple more. And stand it up. Okay, balance work. So choose one leg to stand on. I'm going to choose the one that I think is more of a challenge for me to balance with. I'm going to stand on that leg first and just to do a knee lift and a knee lift. Pretending I have that string between my belly button and my knee. And if I need to at any time, I can touch down, up, keep the chest up and open. It's really the core that's doing the work here, pulling that leg up. And when you're ready, if you want, add rotation work. So it helps to keep your eyes focused on one spot no matter where your body's going. So my shoulders, my arms, my waist are rotating, but I'm focused on one spot with my eyes. If you want, here's more work. Knee up, leg out. Knee up, leg out. Using so many parts of the leg. Standing leg, soft knee. One more. Yep. Really good. When you're ready. You can stay with just the knee lift, You can add rotation. You don't have to have the weights in your hands. Of course, if you do have the weights, you're going a little slower. We don't want momentum. Up, out if you want, up. Feel the outer thigh muscles working. Yeah, and this leg you might feel it faster because it was doing the work when you were standing. 2 more. That's 1. That's 2. Good. Okay, we're going to take those weights down. Stand on that first leg again. Your arms can go out to help you with balance. Just a knee up. And then when you're ready, you turn it into a backwards bicycle. Backwards bicycle. So already I feel, because I'm balancing on a leg that's tired, I feel it already. Maybe you do too. Maybe it's just my week off. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Switch to the other side, we're going backwards again. Why? Because most of us are really comfortable with a forward bicycle pedal. And we want to do something that challenges our brain, our muscle memory. And every once in a while when you're not thinking about it, you'll laugh because you automatically start going forward. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Back on that first leg. So lots of balancing, lots of working a standing leg. Curl, hamstring curl. So sometimes I say, put your fingers on the muscle group that's working. So I could have a couple fingers on my abs. Are they engaged? Helping with balance? Yep. And then because I'm doing hamstring curl, can I feel the back of my leg? Pretend there's more weight. Squeeze harder. Maybe go slower. We're going to hold this one up. Ready for a press forward, press back. We don't have to do a lean, but if you'd like to add that, you lean slowly out and back. Lead with your heel and the heel of your palms. 1 more. Good. Second side, and then we're done. We're going to stretch it out. Standing leg, soft knee. So again, when you're balancing, focus on one thing. Try not to move your eyes. Squeeze harder. Right here, sweep at the back of your leg. Back of your thigh. Good. We're going to hold it up. Start to do your press forward and back. I'm just going to turn slightly so I don't knock over my fan. Lean if you want. Lead with the heel of your foot and your palms. Press. Go slower. Good. Don't lock your standing leg. 1 more. Oh, fantastic. Really good. Got time to stretch it out. I might achieve my goal. Reach up and out. Do that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. And up. Hold here. Pull away from your shoulders. Pull your waist off your hips. And now, plant the feet. Slowly bring those arms out front so your thumbs are pointing up. Pull away. And as you do that, you're rounding a little bit through the back. And you're stretching through the shoulders. Bring it down. Shake it out. Up and inhale. Grab on. Plant your feet. This time, palms away, thumbs down. Lead again with the heel on each palm. Feel the stretch through your arms. So all the way on the outer part of your arms is getting a stretch. Bring it down. Good. And now grab those hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open the chest. So we don't want to finish with the rounded shoulders. We want them nice and open. Good. Shake it out. Stretch for the tricep. Okay, I'm going to fail on my goal, but there's always room for improvement, right? Bring it down, other side. I got the arms done. Still got to do the legs. Good, bring it down. Long stride with your legs, your toes. Just check and make sure you've got a straight line. And we're going to lean slightly forward into that front thigh. Back knee is bent, and then you're pushing your back heel into the floor. Stretching the calf. Good. Slowly bring your shoulders back over your hips, up onto the ball of your foot. Press forward through the hip, and you can even sink it down a little bit if you want to. I'm going to be going to grab an alarm in just a second here. There we go. And from this position, we stand up. We come in halfway with the back foot, hands on our back thigh. We sit our hips back. Notice we really want to have our open chest, making sure we're not cranking at the neck, but it's not down into our chest either. So this whole extended leg, we can make that stretch even more intense by lifting the toe up towards the nose. So glute, hamstring, and calf. Toe down, roll up slow, shake it out, and then switch. So I'm going to keep facing this side. So again, check your toes. They're in two parallel lines. Lean forward, keeping the chin off the chest. Soft knee, back leg, press the heel into the ground, stretch the calf. Slowly bring the shoulders over the hips, up onto the ball of your foot. Press through the hips, so they're going forward. You can sink down a little bit if you want, and you get a bit more of a stretch through the hip flexor, front of the thigh. Keep breathing if your heart rate is still up. Bring the foot in halfway, hands on the back thigh, sit back. And if you want that more intense stretch on that front leg, you're going to bring the toe up towards nose. And I did say keep breathing if your heart rate is up, but just keep breathing. Keep breathing anyways. Toe down, slowly roll up. Good. Stretching for our quads. So we're going to stand on one leg, find something to support you if you no longer want to do balance work on this stretch. So I brought my foot up, I'm grabbing my heel or my pant leg or over on top of the laces of my shoe. My standing leg has a soft knee. I press slightly forward. If I turn sideways, I can press my foot out and try and pull back in a little bit with my hand, and that all intensifies the stretch in the thigh. Bring it down. Ready to go second side. Soft knee, standing leg. You can stand here, find some support, or you can extend that foot slightly and pull back in with your hand. And bring it down. Deep breath in. Let it go. And up. And out. One more time. Shake it out. Nice to see everybody again. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you next week here or Thursday for yoga. Have a great one.